Fortify Florida is a school-related suspicious activity reporting tool that allows you to instantly relay information to appropriate law enforcement agencies and school districts. The safety of our students is very important. Fortify Florida is a website and an app where anyone can report safety concerns. Fortify Florida is an anonymous reporting app that allows you to instantly send information about suspicious activity. Anyone can choose to remain anonymous using the Fortify Florida website or app. On February 14, 2018, at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, 17 people were killed and another 17 were seriously injured in a school shooting.
Due to tragic events at Marjory Stoneman Douglas MSD High School in 2018, an app called Fortify Florida was created as a tool to provide students in the community the ability to anonymously report unsafe, potentially harmful, violent, or criminal activities to law enforcement and school officials. Students from MSD named and helped create the logo to represent the true purpose of the app, to strengthen and protect against school attacks. Today, everyone has a responsibility to take action to protect yourself and your friends. If you know about someone wanting to hurt themselves or others, make a stand and send a tip. You can remain anonymous. No one has to know it was you. Now that we have some background, let's get into how to submit a tip. Fortify Florida can be used in a few simple steps. Simply download the app on your mobile device, or it can be accessed through this link. Now that you've downloaded the app, select the appropriate school. From there, you will follow the prompts and describe the suspicious activity. Once submitted, the tip is sent out and reviewed by law enforcement and school officials. It's important to know that making a threat or false report as described in Florida statute involving school or school personnel's property, school transportation, or a school-sponsored activity is unlawful and a second-degree felony offense. This includes false reports concerning planting a bomb, an explosive, or the use of a firearm in a violent manner. Since launching Fortify Florida, the app has received thousands of tips. Fortify Florida was created and funded by the 2018 Florida Legislature as part of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act. Thanks for watching.
See something, say something, do something. With Fortify Florida, you can submit tips about potential crimes or threats, which are sent directly to law enforcement and designated school personnel. Users can instantly send the information about suspicious activity, crimes, serious threats to local law enforcement and school officials. You can submit a tip from any computer at www.getfortifyflorida.com, or you can submit a tip using your phone. Download the Fortify Florida app on your phone or tablet. Tips must have actionable information. This means including who did what, where it happened, and when. Providing more tip details improves the chances that a situation can be resolved. Submitting a report through the app is simple. Click Report a Tip and indicate if it's an emergency. It's important to understand that knowingly submitting a false tip through Fortify Florida is a serious offense. Per Florida law, if someone knowingly submitted a false tip through Fortify Florida, device information will be provided to law enforcement and the individual could be subject to criminal penalties. When using the Fortify Florida app, start by selecting your school. Next, provide your tip. Be sure to give enough information to get the right kind of help. The tip reads, a student on bus number 302 had a gun he was showing off. I don't know his name, but he's got red hair and wearing a light gray hoodie with a triangle logo on it. This tip includes who, a student on bus 302 with red hair and wearing a light gray hoodie, what, a gun, and where, on bus 302. This tip has good information, but it's missing the when. Did it happen this morning, last week? Tips are useful when they include actionable information, so make sure to provide enough detail. Vague information is not helpful. If someone is in crisis, who? If there is unsafe activity on campus, where? Next, attach an additional photo or video. And finally, provide optional information and submit your tip. If there is a need to remain anonymous, then skip this section. If you are worried that others will know about your tip, just remember that your tip is not public. When you include your name and other information, you help those who may need to ask you questions. Reporting through Fortify Florida keeps us all safe. Thank you for helping to keep your school and community safe.